Got a late start. Better get right into it. Don't make them wait. Alright. All that stuff's done. Need a new sub goal. What are we at? We're like 7? I think we're at 37 there. All right. There we go. Lock it in. Is that working? Okie dokes. Whew. What time is it? Game time, woo. Go, mark that as the thingy. Get the soundboard open. Woot woot woot. There we go, that's on. Music's going. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Got started a bit late, so pushing it. 4 viewers. Holy moly. Peeps busy on Wednesday. I know. That Discord announcement. It's gotta be that Discord announcement. Hold on. They come to rely on these things. There we go, do that thing. Ah, what are you doing? Turn 1 vampire when I don't have a land, a shock land? What did I do? I probably pissed everybody off. Classic CGB. Just making the people angry. Spreading rage wherever I go. Yep, is that gonna be game? Are you gonna do the Champion of Dusk thing? Did I just lose? No. Okay. Interesting. Let's slow this down. Okay, there was a Sanctum Seeker the opponent could have spiked and they chose not to. What do you make of that? Same with the Vona. Kind of weird. Now they're going for it. All right, now it's all the power. Weird. That's gonna set up the Wrath nicely. So we'll bounce the expensive one. Opponent might not be able to play it again. Can I post a deck here for you to play? I donated a sub. Was that yesterday? I mean, yeah, you can post the decks here. It's not Tuesday. Next Tuesday will be, but yeah, you can post your decks here. You lost a soccer game 9-1? Dude. You gonna do better next time? Like, what the hell is that? I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. Okay. Cry the Canarium can clean that up. How to play it? Oh, there's Legion's End. Well, could also bounce it. I really do want to get rid of you, but I also don't want to die to you. And I'd like to play you. Let's go ahead and Legion's End your vampire boy. Get out of town. If we can cut the opponent down to like no more vampires, then Soren's a lot less effective. What is there, 4 cards? Let's get to Fairy out and plus it. Then what we can do next turn is cast Cryocanarium at instant speed if we need to, possibly after playing a Teferi if we find one more land. Okay, say go. I like this. I like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably better just to say no more Sorens. No more Sorens allowed here. And now we'll get his Kanta going. There's 5 cards in the graveyard. Is that until your next turn? Okay, so we can't cast Cryocanarium at instant speed. Alright, opponent scoops that up. We can definitely Teferi their Sanctum Seeker, and we're going to game 2. Doing some best of 3 practice. I know. Cover your eyes, children. Best of 3? CGB. So, we want Duresses in this case over counter spells to try to take Sorin away before it resolves. Search for his Kanta is going to be too slow on the draw. What else is really slow on the draw? Mortify can be really slow on the draw. Dispark isn't good against vampires generally anyway. Binding and Purges are good. We don't want this because we're keeping the Sweepers. We want the Disfigures. Veto can be fast enough on the draw, though it means we have to hold up Interaction, which is kind of rough. This can rebuild some of the life gain, but I don't think it's actually good here. I think it's more for the red matchup. I'm actually going to pull the Vetoes back out, I think. We have to be playing to the board. Holding up counter magic is going to be super awkward. And with the Duresses in the deck, I don't think I need all the Thought Erasures either. We might just get run over casting those. We need to be casting like removal, removal, removal. So Duress can slide in at 1 mana, but Thought Erasure at 2 is a bit much on the draw. CR Quick with the sub, thank you very much, my friend. Let's give up some applause and some hype in chat for the subscribing. Working on our sub goal to do another giveaway. Thank you very much, I appreciate you. We've got the Deckmaster comment. Should be running. Proving I'm a pro player by playing best of 3. I'm in fandom tomorrow, so I guess I have to figure out sideboarding with this pile a little bit more. I've been watching your YouTube vids a long time. I came here to watch more often and support your content. I appreciate that. Also, subscribers, if you join me on Discord and you link your Discord to the Twitch, then you can watch a bonus video that I have for subscribers only right now. So the channel appears under subs only about an hour after you link. Look at my mods. My mods are the best. My mods are boss. Hey, Rickert. How you doing today? Welcome back. I'm trying to do some best of 3 MTG. Trying to get some best of 3 Esper practice before I take on the MPL tomorrow in Fandom Legends. Yeah, I'm gonna throw my Control Mage chops against the best in the world. Hype. Sir Egbert has now subbed for 3 months. Can we get some hype in chat for the 3-month sub? Those aren't Prime subs either. Prime subs are awesome. I still kind of am like, wow, when people put up the $5 a month to support the channel. It means a lot to me. It doesn't sound like a lot of money to most people, $5, but man, does it help. I think my opponent may have just rage scooped out of here. What do you guys think? What do you think of this riveting best of 3 action here on the channel? This is another reason I don't play best of 3 for streaming. This kind of stuff seems to happen all the time. Why play Esper and win when you can play both the Citadel and Elementals to win less? Well, I am playing Citadel, dang it. I have Citadel in at least one of my decks. Grogi with a $15 donation, just tipping like a madman. Thank you, Grogi. Can we get some hype for the channel support? My goodness. The straight up donations, I appreciate you very much. Dude is definitely on the leaderboard for my donors. Silverhawk has the most gift subs. Groggy has the most cash money dumped into this show to make sure that I'm on this channel for you all the time. Yep. Out of there. Out of there. Classic best of 3 action here on the channel. I can go into the best of 3 queue, but it doesn't mean I'm going to get a best of 3 match. Oh, man. Let's try that again, shall we? They were scared of my name? Everybody's scared of this name. Except the Shuffler. Shuffler has no fear. Ooh, am I bottoming a Teferi? On the play? I think I just bottomed the Absorb, right? It's really unclear if this is a good card for the matchup, and we have a 2-3 already. We could bottom the Legion's End and hope to draw other removal spells, because we don't know if this is particularly good in the matchup. So I'll try that, and if we end up against aggro, I made a mistake, but that's secretive deck list stuff. What's the music? So the music, something went wrong with my recordings. My recordings didn't feature the game sounds that they were supposed to. So that's what happened there. Grab Nissa, let's keep the land. Up against some kind of a Sultai mid-range, which I don't believe I've played in forever. So I had to fill it in with some kind of a background sound effect, and that's why we added the music. We'll go ahead and get Teferi on the board and plus. This way, next turn we can minus, bounce the Jade Light Ranger, have Absorb open, Thought Erasure later. You dig the music? I'm glad you like it. I don't know if it's everybody's cup of tea. I really enjoyed it. Go away. Okay, we've got a Legion's End, but it doesn't hit either of these. We'll just have Absorb at the ready. We know we need to Thought Erasure the command the Dreadhorde, so we don't need to cast this until our opponent is about to cast command. For now, we can do stuff like this. Just eat their turn with the Absorb, draw the land. Nope. I guess we'll be eating their turn again. Boom, boom, boom. Good old Absorb. Welcome back. Hey, Amp, how you doing? Whoa, $10.42 tip from DMF Dude. Dude, thank you. That is so kind of you. Let's see. We'll let our opponent draw their card. We'll Thought Erase them. Please don't have two commands and a land. Okay. One command, and they have the land to cast it, so we have to take the command. We don't need another Teferi, sadly, because we're kind of starved on mana now. But yeah, I got some sound effects for that. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Thank you, DMF Dude, for the generous donation. How did that do us on... Did that do the goal? It did. You hit the goal on the frickin' head. $50. Are brew requests still accepted? You can put in brew requests anytime you want to. I'm just not sure exactly when I get to them is the thing. Tuesday for sure. We always do them on a Tuesday. All right, so I can't cast this at instant speed now because I bounced that. That was a big mistake. That was a big mistake. I need to plus this, not minus it. I might have just punted the game, you guys. What is the opponent getting back? Oh, just the best cards in the game. No biggie. No biggie. We'll try to psych them out of casting Command the Dreadhorde. Well, I got distracted by the donation and now I'm wrecked. This is why I need a delay on my stream during the tournament. Well, the opponent didn't go for it. They went for Agent. That's actually fine. What are they stealing? They're stealing Teferi. Now we can get rid of this. Do we dispark the Agent so they can never get it back? I don't think so. We dispark the Teferi. This is gonna work out. Only 3 days left. I thought I'd share same holiday cash with you. That's really nice of you. Thank you. It's really good of you. I'm not complaining for a second. If I miss a play or two because I got a donation, then I'm okay with that. All right, we played the Teferi, plus it to untap the lands. We Thought Erase in the draw step. Achillapon subscribed with Twitch Prime. That's 9 months. Thank you, my friend. There's a lot of support today. Thank you, guys. You guys have really brought it so far. All right, don't be a second command the Dread Horde, please. Nope. Contempt is good, right? Yeah, we can keep a Contempt. Here comes Jade. It looks like our opponent's 2-drops are all Leafkin Dryads. So maybe we just have to Legion's End those and find Legion's End underwhelming in the matchup. Let's draw again. Cry the Canarium. It's limited, isn't it? It can take out the Ranger. Legion's End can take this out. We could just play the Liliana and get ticking. What do you guys think? I feel like I get Liliana ticking. I feel like that's what's up. ETB on Agent of Treachery, you guys. ETB. ETB. Just FYI, Dispark can be used on your own stuff. Could have done it while the was on the stack. Yeah, not bad. Good move. That would have been smarter. They would have had one less draw. Should have thought that one out. Crank them out. Do we wait for an attack step? We can exile this elf with the Legion's End, or we could just wait till the opponent has more things on the battlefield. Right now the attack doesn't do much, plus we have Vraska's Contempt. So let's just say go. Try to force the opponent into bad attacks and then blow those attacks up. That can be worth more than just firing off our removal spells now. Meme Yarok decks with Agent of Treachery are really fun. I've had that done to me a few times, so I know the pain. Alright, the opponent's saying go here as we proceed to ultimate level. Opponent's just trying, almost certainly they're just trying to top deck another Command the Dread Horde. A double ultimate. It could be a double ultimate if we get through this turn. And that's the scoop. Opponent says no thank you to double ultimate. We didn't get the double ultimate. We'll have to earn it back. Alright, so we can command our opponent's commands, we can veto their commands, those are good plays. This can take out Nissa, it can take out Jadelight Rangers, it can take out Risen Reef, makes it pretty good. There's probably going to be more spells to duress, but I still don't think I want it. Hydroid Krasis, I didn't see any. So I don't know if I need a Narset. Ixalan's Binding can make it basically so they can't get back Risen Reefs, but they're going to bring in Noxious Grasp, which can blow up Ixalan's Binding, and that's a big sadness. So some of our cards like Legion's End and Cry the Canarium really aren't very good in this matchup. Cry can hit some Reefs, so maybe it's okay. Would I rather have Hero? I don't think so. I'm still not trying to rush through this. How about exiling a black or red creature or planeswalker? What are the black cards? I don't think that does anything. I sort of feel like the opponent does have Hydroid Krasis, even if I didn't see it, so Narset should probably stick around. And if Narset's sticking around, a Cry can stick around to clean up a couple of Risen Reefs. And then I think we try it like that. I don't know if we're favored. Command the Dread Horde's really strong. We're going to need to get counters and protect them. We'll just have to pull them off the top at the right time, I think. We also want to do our best to keep our Planeswalkers out of the graveyard. May or may not be realistic. I don't have the Elder Spell in my deck anywhere, so this is going to be a rough matchup. Gatherbot Helper gifted a sub. Hey, somebody earned a sub off quest mode. That's hype. I have quest mode. You can definitely earn a subscription off it if you want to play some mobile games and things like that. So check out my quest mode page if you like. It's a way to get subbed to the channel for free. I might have wanted to keep that hand, to be honest. And the reason you think about keeping a hand like that is because of... I think that this will be pretty limited, but we might need it to catch up. If our opponent has Risen Reef, we don't have a lot to deal with it. Maybe it's D-Spark. Although what handles a Nissa here? I guess a Thought Erasure? This is a tough one. Alright, I'm gonna play to not get run over and put the D-Spark on the bottom. The veto might be important. We'll see. Big Teferi would have been your pitch. Yeah, but you put a Teferi on the bottom, it's one of your best cards. I mean, just because you're short on lands doesn't mean you won't get there. And we do have 26 lands in the deck, and we do have a lot of ways to draw, and we plan to get that many lands anyway, so putting one of your best cards on the bottom is kind of surrendering a lot of power of your deck. Why not Binding? Because I think they board in... wait, never mind, that's a good idea. I forgot that Noxious Grasp is permanent. It's target permanent. It's not target permanent. It's a creature or planeswalker. Cardboard Nomad with the tier 1 sub. Where you been, dude? Welcome back. Well, we kept the cry for a reason, I guess. Take the Jade Light Ranger, let my opponent play a Reef and then another Reef, or take a Reef so that they don't get double Reef value. I think I'll go with the Reef. And this sucks, because now I have to bin it, which kind of goes against my same philosophy, and I have to put it in the graveyard where a command can get it, but that's just unfortunate. Can we give it up for Cardboard Nomad? Thanks, dude. Nice to see you again. It feels like it's been a while. Alright. Let's let the Jade Light hit the battlefield and see if it's big enough that Cry can wipe it out. If we're going to make that play, we may as well play this tapped. Alright, let's see what you get. Tameo, crap. And that makes for a 4-3. Alright, we have to leave Veto up. No choice there. Yeah, I think I just have to counter this though. If I let this resolve, can I win? It just keeps getting back the command. Yeah, I think we've lost this game. We have to draw another counterspell off the top or a Thought Erasure. Okay. Draw the veto. Oh, so close. We need to psych our opponent out of playing the command. They kind of chickened out on it last time. Let's see if they chicken out on it again. It doesn't look like they're chickening out on it this time. Alright. And we're on the draw. If we were on the play, I think we're fine that game. And if we were out on the mulligan. Alright, let's pull the Duresses. Our opponent has enough things to hit. Pry is just too weak. Wonder if a few Disfigures are the right plays here. They hit the Risen Reefs, they also hit some other things. Failing with the sub. Just passing through the sub. I'd love to have you. I'd love to have your viewership though. How do I win? I guess I need to keep Liliana. Mortify is probably not great. I still haven't seen Hydroid Krasis, so Narset can hit the bin. I wonder if Time Raveler is really good here. Maybe I'm not supposed to play Time Raveler. All their stuff is like value, but I'm on the play now, so bouncing their like druids with this is good. I think Oath of Kai is unnecessary now that I think about it. I think that's where I could have Disfigure instead. That is a lot of subs. Dude, the subs are coming in today. I appreciate it. Kuntz with the sub. Already forgot who the baby is. Covert Go Kuntz, I thought. I mean, I didn't like write it down anywhere. I probably should write these things down. Alright, our opponent's turn to take a mull. Big game 3 moments. What you got? Let's erase ya. We still need land drops. Most things are keeps here. Yarok. Yeah, doesn't have enter the battlefield value. Makes it pretty easy to take it. And the opponent's on a rough hand. Yarok and land. They're in trouble. Jade Light Ranger showing up. Do I let my opponent get land and some surveil? I think I do. I have the grasp, I have the contempt, I have other ways to deal. But I could just counter it and, this is one of the things that deals with command. Let's not let the opponent draw and win with Command the Dreadhorde here. Tamiyo. Alright, so I have a contempt for the Tamiyo. I can grasp this away. I should set myself up so I can Liliana the Yarok. Time Raveler. Well, I'm not going to counter the Tamiyo. I'm going to try to hang on to this for command. I'm going to contempt the Tamiyo. So does that mean I can play this now and just get it pumped? I might want to save it for when Yarok comes down, though. I think I like that better. Let's just pay the life, let the opponent cast the Tamiyo, activate the Tamiyo, we contempt it, and we go from there. I think the Absorb would be a really bad play there because of Command the Dreadhorde. We have to save anything that can deal with Command. Let's see what the opponent names here. Yep, they fill their graveyard up a bit. Now we contempt away the Tamiyo. It didn't get them any value. Zaitan1 with the sub. That's 16 months. One of my longest running subscribers. Thank you. So the opponent won't be able to command this turn, so let's get this on the board. It also makes Yarok look silly when we can bounce Yarok easily. And let's hope that neither of these two cards are particularly mind-blowingly great. And here's Yarok. There's a land. Bounce. Okay, that's a good draw. It might be able to help us find more hand disruption and counter spells, which we do need. Yarok returns. So I still don't want to counter the Yarok. Not at all. I want to counter Command the Dreadhorde when I get the chance. Library for sure. That's a pretty great draw. But we don't want our opponent to get any triggers off this Yarok, even from something like a Temple, so we're just going to blow this up right now. And our elves are fine. It's good. Can keep the elves down. That matters a lot. Pass the turn. 4 cards in graveyard. We do need another white before we can Kaya's Wrath. So that's the only land I would keep, is another white source. Opponent is poking around. I think that's going to be a Command the Dreadhorde. Yeah, we're not having that. Yarick, Jadelight, Risen Reef. Nope. No, sir. Nah. And we'll blow you up. You got something? For 2? Didn't think so. Alright. I guess I'll keep it. If the opponent rips another Command the Dreadhorde, this is going to be very bad. But you gotta play your game plan. If the opponent's that good at drawing cards, well, we'll be in trouble. Mythic Michaela followed. Hello. Can we get a streamer shout out to Mythic Michaela? I follow her on Twitter and I watch her stream sometimes. Probably didn't expect to get that just from following me, but there you go. All right, the opponent can get back the command. This is about to get ugly. Kehoiti, keep up the good work with the tier 1 sub. Thank you, my friend. A little bit of hype in chat for our friend. Bringing the subs and the support. Thank you very much. All right, big moment. Can we get this out of the hand? We pretty much need all the looks we can get. Oh. Hold on. We have how much life? 25? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh my goodness. I am playing Esper tomorrow. Sorry, having a moment. So I can't like completely empty everything from them, which is a little frustrating. I'm gonna need to minus to take this Tamio off the board. I can take everything but the Yarick though, and I think that's good enough. Cast it in response. Oh my god, you're right. You are disgusting, Rosado. You are disgusting, Thor. You guys are champions of the universe for sure. Oh my god. This is why this is moment when I need my Twitch chat. Moment when I need my Twitch chat. Oh no. Oh no. All right. So I need to take the Yarick that's under the Branch Walkers. Bingo. Hey, at least they made that a lot easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Submit. Got him. Got him. So hard. Oh, this might be the meanest thing I've ever done on stream. Oh my god. This is absolutely gross and disgusting. How cruel could we be? Do you like land? I've got a lot of them now. I mean, I'm not gonna deck anytime right soon, right? I still got half my deck to go. I mean, yeah, why not? Let's keep them out of the graveyard. We don't want to throw anything in the graveyard that's great to be reanimated if the opponent nut draws, but nah, that's enough for them. They're gonna leave now. They're gonna leave now. Holy cow. That was a lot of value. That's a clip. Who's on clip duty? Who are my greatest clippers? Somebody needs to snatch that. Actually I can go to my dash. Well, it'll be on the YouTubes. We'll put it over on the YouTubes at some point. Which Esper do you want? I got so many flavors. Amp was born to clip. It's too late. It's too late. That's okay. It'll be on the YouTubes. We can watch it again and again and again if we need to. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. You put Slithy's horrible deck idea in the queue. I'm sorry if I missed some queue ideas. Right Justice has access to the queue and can do it. So you can tag Right Justice if I'm in the middle of the game. He can add decks to queue. I should probably switch over and do a few Tuesday decks. I don't want to burn out on this deck today. The worst thing you can do is hate your deck choice the night before your tournament. That's why sometimes it's just better not to play it. Let's see what happens with this match. Oh, are we playing Nexus or are we playing the Flash deck? What do you guys think? We're playing single land deck. I'm okay with this. Let's suck out this Spell Pierce if that's what they're sitting on. Oh, here comes a sailor. Unsummon Essence Scatter, Merfolk Trickster. Well, we turn all this off when we play Teferi, so I'll take the Trickster as it's like the only thing they can do next turn. They're going to hate this matchup. I mean, do I even need this? I guess it can't hurt. Good not to hate your deck looks at 8x Teferi. Yeah, I know, I'm an evil boy. I'm an evil boy. All right, pay 2 life. Here we go. You're gonna be sad. Our opponent's certainly headed to Frown Town. Flash has grown to be towards the top of my list for least favorite decks to play against. Makes sense. It is not here to make friends. I will grant that.
I'll protect you.
I'll protect you. So we could do this at instant speed. I guess we could see if our opponent wants to goofball. If they just play something out and then attack, for example. But they didn't. Good game. That was one of those lopsided games you can't feel very good about, unless you really hate the Simic Flash deck. So this is a tough matchup. When our opponent draws lands, it's very difficult. So let's get Duress in there. Grasp can hit a green permanent, and those ambushers definitely count. Dovin's Veto needs to get in there. Devout Decree can't really help us. Hero can be decent against them, but it can't block much of what they're doing, so I don't think we go there, especially on the draw. Binding can be okay if it resolves. It is a very expensive one, so is Enter the God Eternals. All these can take out some of their stuff. Now we want to cut the most expensive things that just die. What are the most expensive things that are too easy to counter and like make it hard for us to win? Search for Viscanta is really slow here. I don't think we want that. Legion's End is good enough. It's not instant speed. I don't think we need as many of them. Thought Erasure can pressure their hand, which can matter a lot, but on the draw, it might just be part of us getting run over. Still, they have to counter it or it really gets them. Despark only hits the Wolves and the Frilled Mystics. Might still be worth keeping. Cry can hit an awkward combination of cards out of them. Fighting the counter war, though, is not particularly great, but it does force them to play on their turn. Oath of Kai is a little bit slow here and not really what I'm looking for. Kai's Wrath can still be really good. We can probably trim back on Teferi. It's 5 mana, sometimes eats a really cheap Negator Spell Pierce, which isn't really where we want to be. Liliana is too, but Liliana has an important role as the win con, so getting that resolved is a big deal, plus it can clean up a board with 2 creatures on it. Yeah, I think we still want the sweepers. I don't think I want to play a counter game with my opponent, though. Actually, I think I like Absorb more than I like cards like Legion's End. Oh, are we done? I thought I still had a few seconds. Did I not see my timer? I like keeping Contempt. I like the instant speed of it. I looked at my timer. I thought I had more time. It's bugged? Wait, so... Okay. So are you serious? When it says 15 seconds left, it really means no time? Are you serious? That's a pretty significantly bad bug. Oh well, I guess it gets everybody once. Opponent with a 62 card deck, huh? Maybe they didn't see it coming either. I'm tempted to keep it just because we have the quick answers, but I think that the downside is too strong. All right. Yeah, I got those as Kantas in my deck still, but we don't have another 2-drop, so I guess I want to go for it. Does that mean I can toss another land? Yeah, I think I can toss another land. I need to draw a white source anyway for the Wrath. Opponent on 62? No, they're on 60. Hey, Ishtar. Haven't been on Twitch for a while. Great to find you live. Hope you're well. I'm doing well. It's nice to see you. Glad you made it. Thanks for choosing my stream. You have literally hundreds to choose from, so I appreciate it. Get me countered? You just kind of have to slam cards into the counter spells. By the way, really bad here. The island with the Kaya's Wrath. I'm going to be regretting that. Regretting that basic island choice quite a bit. I guess I take this because, yeah. Let's go after the Trickster because we can. Make the opponent respond. They would have played a Cutthroat if they had one. So there's probably... Alright, that's fine. I mean, all it does is protect their 2/2. So we're looking for a playable next turn to try to keep the pressure on the opponent. I don't want to just slam a Kaya's Wrath when all it's going to hit is a Trickster, but I also need something to play, or else my opponent just gets to kind of keep establishing board. That's good. That will do. I'll set a stop on the end step if the opponent plays another creature. If they don't, we'll use this on their turn and try to draw some action out of them. Battlecry with the sub. How you doing, my friend? Battlecry's on the road, but stopping by to sub. Dude, a lot of the ultra regulars. Thank you. 17 months together too. It's pretty exciting. All right, we're still gonna try to contempt them on their turn. And we can do it before combat so that they don't get damage in. Hopefully it's not unsummon. Okay. All the Dino viewers, today is Dino Day. Like what, International Dino Day? Am I supposed to be playing dinosaurs because of some holiday I didn't hear about? What are you talking about? What do you think? Is this going to get countered? Seems almost 100%, right? Oh well. Gotta fight through. Gotta make the opponent have the counters. I really could have used another Teferi, the other Teferi here. And plus, if it gets in the graveyard, we're working on our Azcanta. All right, they kept on top. If they hit their land drop here, they kept the land. Okay, they kept a Temple of Mystery. Now let's see what they do. They keep that on top too, so we probably have some wolves on the way. Probably got the wolves coming. Graveyard. That really hurts. All right, I don't think they'll have a play for this end step. Based on the way the game is going, they might still be slow rolling something, but we'll see. Yep. So now the wolves are almost certainly coming down, which means we have to start Kaya's Wrathing. But where are we at? 5 cards in the graveyard? Not enough. Oh, 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 my goodness. Well, that's gonna work out better than I'd hoped, but there might be multiple Ceratops here. And suddenly it doesn't matter as much. Nightpack, Ambusher, Veil of Summer, Unsummon. Get rid of you. Despark. I mean, it can hit a Ceratops, so I guess we'll keep it. I guess the Veil of Summer, though, makes it a pretty bad one. Opponent gives it a nice... Where are we at? Are we on 6, 7? We're on 7. Alright. Library, transform. The Veil of Summer is going to be really obnoxious if our opponent draws another creature. They're looking around. Maybe they think I sideboard out Wrath. I don't sideboard out Wrath. Oh, they did draw a creature. That's so bad. I guess we let them resolve it, right? We don't want to do a fight on their end step. We want to do it on their turn. So before their draw step, let's see if we can find a removal spell to fight this. Time Raveler, huh? Okay. That's pretty good against them. Once we play it, the Cutthroat is no longer protected. Down to 5. Turn over. Absorb off the top. But this says spells can't be countered, right? Spells you control can't be countered. Permanents have hexproof, so let's go for this. The opponent can use the Veil. Ooh, they have a Frilled Mystic. Oh, and they have a Veil of Summer. God, this is so rough. All right, so we have to despark this. The opponent can Veil it, and we can counter the Veil. So let's try this with this on the stack. So if they go for Veil of Summer, they go for Unsummon. Interesting. Well, now, what are we doing here? Now I can counter the Mystic, right? Oh, that's good. Can't I? Can't I counter the Mystic? What's going on? What am I missing? There's nothing here about can't be countered. What am I missing? Oh, the Mystic's on the board. I can't counter the Mystic now. It's on the stack. Okay, so what can I counter? I can counter the Unsummon. I guess I have to. Now they still have a Veil. So what do I need? Another Wrath? That Mystic was a good draw. It's probably among the best things they can draw. Another Absorb. I'm at 4. We gotta fight the fight. Black, black, white. None of this does it, does it? I guess the opponent could play something that I could try to counter, but that won't get there. One mana short of something useful. Alright, looks like I lose that one. Where did it all go wrong? I think they just got a few better draws than I got. That Summer, Veil of Summer is a beast. So this can take out the Ceratops, so I guess we want some of those as well. Oh yeah, this is, we also weren't sideboarded. Probably matters a lot, to be honest. Probably matters a lot. All right, so we can try some of these things. We cut some of these because they're probably not that great. They might be complete trims, to be honest. These aren't great, sorcery speed and all. All right, Search for Azcanta is pretty slow. And Legion's End isn't the greatest. Is it as good as Cry? I mean, Cry can hit like multiple things, but I don't think that's actually the plan. I think we're better off without it. And there aren't many like things outside of 2 mana that Cry can hit. All right, let's play. Should have activate Escanta this one turn instead of waiting for opponent's turn, then Teferi would have resolved? Yeah, I'm way too far gone to know what you're talking about. Like, we're too far past there for me to really know what you mean. Maybe if I watch the game again, I can find it. We'll wait for our opponent to approve or disapprove of this hand. Hallowed Fountain. Temple of Mystery. Who thinks this deck is good? Talk to me in chat. Is this a good deck? I felt like it was good or could be good early on. I haven't seen good results out of it, and most of the time I can push through it pretty hard and get through all the counter spells and stuff. So what do you guys think? Is this a good deck? Holy crap. I think Negate's probably the best and most efficient counterspell in the mix, so we'll take that. We're gonna need a lot more ways to interact with that stuff. This is gonna get rough, and we don't have we don't have a 3-mana Teferi either. We haven't added in either game after board. Not on time anyway. Not at a time when it could really help. So we're in for a tough game. We're in for a tough game. Got Eternal Kefnet. I think we just slam these. Make the opponent counter this. Alright, they use their Syncopate. If they're responding to me, if they're playing like Drago without a creature on the board, then that gives me more time to draw into my discard and removal spells so that I can kill their creatures. Alright. We gotta get through the counters somehow, right? Right. Here's a Legion's End. How is the opponent going to play it? It does let me see their hand if this resolves, which might be worth it all on its own. But man, Veil of Summer plus a million counterspells is going to be a real pain. Ooh. What you got? An Ambusher and a Cutthroat. Alright. The opponent's going to go for this Ambusher. We're going to counter the hell out of that. Probably. Oh, they go for the Cutthroat. I guess I make them play stuff on their turn, right? Not mine? So that they don't get the bonus. And we'll do it on upkeep before they get to see a bonus card. What you got? My plan is to resolve the Absorb on the Nightpack Ambusher. That's my plan. We'll see how it goes. Nice draw. It's not good against the Unsummon. Opponent's thinking about it. Do I want to trade the Mortify for the Unsummon? That's the option I'm getting right now. I think it's better just to get this countered, though. Not give the opponent a chance to draw Veil of Summer. Which would be a total blowout. There's some talk about Shroud and Hexproof. Shroud means nobody can target it. Hexproof means you can target it. The end. That's the TLDR version. They don't make Shroud anymore because of the feel bad of not being able to enchant or target your own creatures with helpful things. Are we doing something? That's not good. That's not good. Yep, here's that unsummon. I guess I could have done that on upkeep, but then the opponent would have their mana to counter it, and then they could have kept on the board, and then maybe I Kaya's Wrath? I don't know. That might have been a lot better. And now I'm gonna get wrecked. We need to draw a Duress or something here, off the top. Yeah, it's just land off the top. Alright, I'll give this one more turn before I try to Legion's End the Wolf, and then go for a Kaya's Wrath if the opponent counters it. Good. Alright. We're dead to a lot of things. We just have to go for it this way, I believe. We're a mana short of being able to absorb and Legion's End. Please resolve. I mean, if you can counter it, you snap that off, right? Does Veil of Summer not protect this situation? I don't think it does. Or no, it says your spells can't be countered. So Veil of Summer would do it. Okay, you were holding another Sabotage that whole time. What the hell, dude? That feels bad. Like I said, let's not play our deck 100 times the night before we're going to play it in a tournament anyway. You'll just end up feeling bad. You'll just end up feeling bad about your deck. It's not a good idea. If you're a feelings person, I'm a feelings person. Some people have no feelings and they can get away with that stuff. I'm just talking about for me. I don't know what things are like for you. The proverbial you, whatever's going on with you out there. So I'm going to play a different deck for some best of one because best of 3 makes me sad. But at least I learned something about the sideboarding bug, that you don't have 15 of your seconds. That's kind of stupid. Play some of the potential opposing decks. Nah. I don't know who I'm going to play. That's as likely to be a waste of time as it is a good use of time. It's a good idea. Maybe we'll do some Tuesday decks after this. Like, something like that sounds more fun to me. What's most important is that I don't go insane playing Magic, which I'm going to do if I play too much of that stuff, if I think about the tournament too much. I used to really enjoy competition. Now, honestly, I don't. I do it because it's a good opportunity for the stream, not because I like it. Yep, look at him go. Look at him living that good Sorin life. Sure. Pretty good spot. Interesting spot for sure. We can disfigure the Conquistador and cast down the Sanctum Seeker. I'll wait till the opponent commits the Sorin +1/+1 counter before I do it. Just so that I kind of waste their Sorin for a turn. Then I can Elder Spell the Sorin, or I can play my Teferi. Why don't I like it anymore? I don't know. It's hard to explain. I guess until you walk in my shoes, I don't know how to explain it. I don't feel like I gain a lot from it. I feel like I enjoy being a fan. I enjoy seeing people I like succeed. I don't enjoy doing it myself. I feel like when I win, when I win, it's not fulfilling anymore. And when my opponents lose, I don't feel good about it. So there's something about, like, maybe somewhere in my life I felt like I did enough winning that I don't need to win anymore. And that might be what's wrecked me for competitive play. Let's do this. Blow up the Soren. Minus here. Get that out there. Charlie Sheen's a crazy person, and I'm generally a very happy person, so I'm not trying to figure out how to be miserable again. In fact, when I think about my tournament days, they weren't the happiest days of my life, not even close. They were generally very frustrating. It was very difficult. All right, let's get you out of here. And then we can use the Disfigure on the Knight of the Ebon Legion. Wipe that out. The opponent can attack down the Teferi. The 2 Thought Erasures are looking particularly bad here, as we can't seem to clear up the board. And they're ignoring Teferi. Okay. 5 mana. Let's put a stop up here and try to set up a way to stay alive. Bindorado, over a year. Nice, dude. Thanks for coming back, choosing my show over all the millions you could be watching. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. All right, the Oath of Kaya can hit my face, so we don't want that. Oh yeah, we want that. We want that. We need that right now. What am I gonna ego? Soren? Soren's probably their best card. Champion of Dusk draws a bunch of cards. That's the card to ego. All right, we got any spice? We're on a spice quest. We're like Christopher Columbus, questing for some spices. No, looks like, I think that's the Emma Handy list. Now for your next trick. All right, let's plus. Let's do some instant speed nonsense here. We've got an instant speed Thought Erasure and a Legion's End to take whatever they draw. We can also save that Thought Erasure if, and that is a big if, our opponent draws one of these things or a complete blank. We got our stop set. We do. So draw. Let's use the Thought Erasure. And it's a blank. We want the cast down though. Let's fire off the Legion's End. Get that gone. See how the opponent wants to play it. If they go face, a Soren off the top can win the game if they also have a Vampire handy. So because of that, we're going to keep plussing this. Just going to cast this down so that there's not a Vampire available to the opponent if they draw the Soren. Bolas' Citadel is not looking sexy. It's a very expensive future sight, if anybody remembers that card. But we'll play it nonetheless. We will meet them in battle nonetheless.
I'll protect you.
And it's a Vanguard. And it's a... No! Are you kidding me? That was their 2 draw steps? That was their 2 draw steps. Oh, it's gonna be one of those days. All right, fine. Fine, I'll fight back. I don't mind. I've taken this beating before, I'll take it again. Just a second. Okay. Wow, deck is out to screw me. We'll just have to draw a black source. Ta-da! Hold on, I got sound effect for that. It's good to be this talented at Magic. All right. Bant? Could be Scape Shift. Let's see. Yay! So I could take the Crassus. I could also take the Root. The Teferi is probably the most annoying card in this hand. And we can hope our opponent stalls on mana, but they run like a million lands. Feels like it's supposed to be Crassus, but I do have Absorb in the deck, which is a really great draw if I take the Time Raveler away from the opponent. Not keeping that. I'm gonna need a second black source at some point. Hey, can we change some things on the channel? Like, I love you guys, but can you type a reason why? I'm curious to hear your thoughts of, like, why Teferi, right? When I just read this, I have to figure it out for myself. I'd love to hear the why. Like, the why might actually, the why might help. The why would be nice to know. Yay, it's the Hideaway classes. All right. Getting there. See if the opponent goes for a Scape Shift here. I think you overstate the ability to kill the creatures. That's not the best logic. Like, these creatures are very hard to kill. Alright. Ego, Field of the Dead. Oh, I'm not sure I'm doing anything right in this particular case. Pretty much gotta draw a Wrath. No. My brain. My brain. It hurts. Alright, I gotta take a break from the... I'll try to do the chat questions, but I'm definitely failing right now because I'm overthinking it. Alright, keeps. What do you suppose we're up against this time? Anybody want to place some bets on that? Mono red. So all of my removal spells work. I guess there's a chance we could hit multiples with this. So we'll fire it off. Did not hit multiples. Light up the stage and Pyromancer await. This is going to go very well, I think. Whoa, really? I don't know, that's kind of weird, right? You have your land drops. Why would you need to light up the stage that way? I don't know. People are weird. Okay, my opponent is specifically avoiding playing their Viashino Pyromancer. I guess if you're gonna do that, I'll go ahead and Narset up. Give me that Teferi. Let's get that card advantage and a solution to Experimental Frenzy available. Okay, another one, but we'll just go ahead and Oath of Kaya your Pyromancer. If you have a shock, you can shock your own Pyromancer to prevent 3 of the damage. It's an awkward, it's a sucky spot for sure. All right, opponent saying go. So they have like, I think they have Wizard's Lightning and they just want to hold it for Teferi now. Maybe it's something like that. Let's get it going. We can play Teferi, plus it, then cast down the Steamkin. If we can, we want to wait till the Steamkin attacks the Teferi so that we can get the trigger from Oath of Kaya. Yep, there's a lightning strike. Oh, are we double? We're just, okay, we're just throwing everything at the Teferi. All right. Other Teferi. Yeah, this one's not going to be very close, I don't think. We'll see if the opponent wants to attack the Narset just for the lulz. Citadel! How much life do we pay? If we play that, the opponent will pretty much immediately bolt us, so let's wait till we have a Teferi in play before we thought erase them. I think it would be a mistake. We'll play a Teferi, then we'll thought erase them. Then we get their bolt. You brought a Fanatical Firebrand. Okie doke. Your opponent is bad, they threw away everything for nothing to happen. Well, in their defense, what could they do differently? Like, I pretty much had them in trouble. It wasn't gonna do much work. All right, there we go. This Elder Spell doesn't really do anything until we find another Teferi. Let's go ahead and bounce you. Just to make sure that we hit something with the Thought Erasure. Let's see, 3 life for this. Sounds fun. There's Teferi. We can pay 5, go down to 7, play Teferi, Elder Spell, have the ultimate. Is that good enough against the Red Mage? I don't like it very much, to be honest. I think I'm better off just drawing the card. On Mortigo, huh? But I'll take the Teferi and we'll set it up for next turn. Well, I can't gain 3 for free. I would have to cast it and I wouldn't have the mana to cast it. All the Teferis, please. So now I can do it, right? No, I can't. I didn't leave up double black. My bad. Sure, if you wanna. That's fine. Only time will tell. Fire this. Another one of these. Another land. Let's play you first. I think that means our opponent's on land, though. Let's go here. We can instant speed the Elder Spell here in a second. But I think we're better off just doing the Teferi thing because we can't ultimate this at instant speed. Oh, there we go. Yeah, baby. Give him a card, take it away. So you wouldn't attack a Teferi because of Oath there, Blackout. It would give me 2 more life. Oath of Teferi is the reason. Or Oath of Kai, I mean. Smash, smash. Hey, if we smash red, it can't be that bad of a day. You know how much I like smashing red. I like smashing red a lot. Like a lot. I wants to be the red smasher. Oh, that's not a bad hand. We'll have to draw land. And look. Those Elder Spells. Not really what I want to see. Yeah. We're pretty good against red with the Esper. I think we just cast him down. Don't let the opponent untap with this. Or do we thought erase and let the opponent hit me pretty hard? Yeah, I was winning the game no matter what, so that is true, but it kind of makes our argument silly in both directions. But there's nothing wrong with talking about plays. People have questions about plays, that's fine. I can't always answer them well, but it doesn't mean we can't try. Oh, that looks fun. All right, so take the light up the stage, you think? I think so. I like this because it can bounce the Steamkin. I don't have an immediate answer to the Steamkin, and that's really driving me a little crazy. Next turn, we're probably playing Bellhaunt, and then resetting the Steamkin and getting a card deeper isn't the worst. So I may as well keeps. Jeebus. Legion's End would be nice. Legion's End would be real nice. It's a good Bellhaunt, though. Good Bellhaunty. I wonder if we'll see the... So what we can see here is Lightning Strike plus Firebrand taking the Bellhaunt down. That's pretty rough. We're gonna take a big frickin' hit for it. How about a Kai's Wrath off the top? What do you guys think? Can we do it? We can't do it, but let's leave up a black. Let's bounce 1. Maybe we'll get lucky and draw the untapped land. Yep, you gotta play aggressive in spots like that. Go away. Although I didn't have to do it there. I could have let the opponent attack first and then made that choice. But I think they're going to attack my face regardless. This figure off the top is nice. The fairy is nice. Do I let my opponent have the Steamkin or the Lava Runner here? Probably the Steamkin, right? Let's see what happens. This is gonna be a tough one. Ooh. So I can bounce this with the Time Raveler. I think that means I'd rather take out the Lava Runner. But this is brutal. We're gonna be going to 4. Oh no, they target. Oh, okay. Get out of there. Ooh. All right, let's draw with the Teferi, see what we get. So I don't think we're going for Narset this turn, which means we can go for the Scry off Temple of Silence. Time Raveler can set back the Steamkin again, which is pretty good for us. Oh, hello. Does that change things? I think I still play the Time Raveler here, but man, if I had only known that was on top. I could have drawn my card with Teferi first, but I thought the Scry into it would be better. I think that's just one of those situations you can't really prepare for. But that card might just claw us back in. Steamies returns, the opponent drew a land. Big deal. Now they go face. Let the sadness begin.
This might be a bad idea.
Let's draw some more.
Hold that thought.
Might draw the concession, we'll see. So I'm going to be taking their draw if it's a red spell, so I can take out the Pyromancer and I'll only take 1 from the Steamkin. We plus this, so we're going to untap it. We're going to untap lands to use with the Thought Erasure. Yeah, let's grab more of those. Can't be too bad. Get out of here. Sure. And that'll do it. The opponent was about to get Elder Spell Teferi the next turn, so that took care of the business. We took down the horde of runaway Steamkins. Alright. Hands up in chat if you have a deck in the sub queue. Who do we have who has a deck in the queue right now? Who's got a deck in the queue? Speak up. You can click on there. I need to know who in chat is in the queue, so if I do some Tuesday queue time, that people will be here to watch it and enjoy it. If nobody's into it, we don't have to. Thought Offspring was here. I see an Offspring deck on the list. I thought I saw Blizzard. So you don't, it's not an open permission thing, right? Justice and Battlecry can add your stuff to the list. All you gotta do is post links. All right, Offspring, go ahead and submit a different deck if you want to. I'll go ahead and take yours off the list. When you submit a different deck, we'll jump over to what you're doing. In the meantime, I'll play more Esper. You wondered how Slithy did it. Slithy didn't. Bless your little heart for laddering in Best of One. Best of One's fun. Best of One is fun. Other things are lame, to be honest. Like, Best of 3 takes forever. The players play slow as balls. Half of them scoop after before the second game. Maybe not half, but then you got to sit there and watch them time out. Oh, and you get to play against Nexus of Fate. Like, Best of 3 is trash. It's for those serious players. We're not serious here. We're just making the contents. How you doing, Mr. Mobius Chicken Strips? Does anybody in chat remember a certain Mobius Chicken Strips on YouTube from our duels days? Celebrity appearance in chat. If we all hone our energy together, maybe we can get him to make another salty video for the people. Just one. Opt. There is Mace the Mind Mounder. Okay. I see what you're trying to do there. Playing against blue with Esper. Can go either way. Blue-white. What do you think we're up against? Well, they kind of feel like I'm gonna get countered, but why the heck not? Let's start here. Yonder, how you doing, man? What's going on with you today? All right, just straight up spell pierce ya. Nice. Straight up spell piercey. Elder spell looking ugly here. Ugly. I just got to the part in the book about this. Oh, what's going on here? Jeskai. Well, what to name? Maybe I'll get a hint if I resolve this thought erasure. Sarkin, huh? Jeskai Super Friends. Okay. So, guys, shout it out. And a little bit of the why would be nice. What are we naming with this Unmoored Ego? Against the Super Friends deck. What do we name? They're gonna have Big Chandra. We know there's another Sarkin in hand. What's the name? I mean, we know this Sarkin. We know we can hit this Sarkin right now. So is that what we should go after? Teferi? Which one? Chandra? Which one? Saheeli. Looks like most people are into the Sarkin. Naming the Time Raveler doesn't make a lot of sense when we're kind of built up to fight that anyway. All right. Is a scoop happening? Nice hand. They don't run 4, or they do, it's in the graveyard. So what else is the win cons? We need to worry about a Big Chandra. There's a Saheeli. How many Saheelis? There's a Karn, another Big Chandra, there's one Teferi. There are 4 Time Ravelers. Okay. Any other counters, or was that one of Spell Pierce the only one? Did we really get got by the one counterspell in the deck? We did. We should retire.
Impossible. There is no.
Greetings from Germany. Like your YouTube videos, like your stream. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support. We have a lot of German fans. Hands up from Germany in chat. I know that Germany's... I get more views from Germany than normal, that's for sure. All right, I'll take the Nova away. We'll bin you. We're just ripping through a lot of land here, and we have an Elder spell ready to go that can't be countered. So hopefully we can set that up to be sweet. Yep, see, plenty of German folk hanging out. Yeah, discard that Baffling End or a land? A land. Actually, the Baffling End has no targets, so I'm actually pretty happy to take a land. More Bell Haunts. All right, Slamma-Bama. Alabama Slamma is a thing they said in wrestling once. We're just gonna beat them down with Bell Haunts. It's gonna be great. It shows the new card they draw for the moment, but is it really the new card they drew? Tells me the client has sent info that doesn't display to the user. Okay, interesting. Is it really the card they draw though? That seems like it's a nice little added bonus to Unmoored Ego. Okay, so it worked that time. Could be a coincidence. I guess there was a shock on top of the deck and that's not what it showed, so yeah. I think you're right. I think it works. Hey-ya! Just punish you with Bell Haunts. Just Haunt him. Why is he? Why is a Discord deck? I don't know. Ooh, nice rip. Keeps you alive. Good job. Me? I'm drawing land. That's what I draw. I draw land. Missing some wild cards should work. Okay, there's a deck submission. Lock that in. Our opponent draws opt off the top. They've been having a bad draw so far, so I can't complain too much. Yep, we need a link. And we got a shock here, okay. Three straight lands, I think? 4? I know I already bottomed and I already worked my way through a lot of land, but there's always more. Each Thought Erasure hit a land, each Scry land hit a land, and we're still flooding. Imagine how bad it would be without them. Wow, we are getting wrecked. Deafening Clarion, sure. Let's play you. I think I can let my opponent find another Planeswalker and save this until I'm under pressure of some kind to use it. We can even do it at instant speed if we want. I just can't draw extra cards. But if I draw a Teferi when our opponent has a couple of Planeswalkers down, it's just game over. So I think we hold off on using this until there's a really good reason. Grotlick says remove it. Meow. Okay. You gonna draw a card with that? Sure. Is it another Planeswalker? Wow, look at him go. Killing it. We are definitely in Hearthstone territory. Oath of Kaya off the top. So these are both, like, not that effective right now. But I could take out the Narset, bounce, draw a card, which I think I like. Clean it up. Take away their card advantage cards. Kill off their token. Continue the party. That was a good little sequence. Our opponent, we could have also just burned our opponent to 2, but you know. Okay. There's something else I might need to Elder Spell in a minute. Oh my god, how are they doing this? They just started drawing absurdly. The end. Another Karn. Of course. Can I draw a Thought Erasure? That'd be nice. Another Disfigure. Do I wait for this Karn? Let my opponent build a board? I think I do. I'm evil that way. So we have to do this now because our opponent controls a Teferi, so we can't wait and save it for instant speed for the Oath of Kaya trick. Another Narset, huh? What a superstar. Opponent still hasn't plussed a Karn. Come on, draw me a Teferi. I really want to stack all this loyalty onto a Teferi. What you gonna do, Karn? Plus, this time. Nice. have this land that might shock you. You gonna play the other Narset or not? No? Jeez, oh Pete's. All right. It's just a 1/1. But it can be turned into a construct by the Saheeli, so we probably should cast it down. Do I let my opponent possibly play their other Narset? Because once the other Narset is down, I'm actually in a good amount of trouble. I guess I could draw my Oath of Kaya, which can then take the Narset out. Remember, we're not going to draw. We don't draw as long as there's a Narset on the field, am I right? So. Could just cast this down, say go, and see what the opponent does with their turn. But with a Karn... The thing is, if they make a Construct, we're in much worse shape. We can always just bounce it. Alright, let's give it another turn. Alright. Patience, patience, patience. We saw our opponent has no counter spells in their deck. We're just trying to use it all.
Trust me, I have a plan.
And try to wait our way out of our mana flood, which is it's getting to the absurd point. Ah, darn. I guess you get this Teferi. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Or did I? Going off. I was wondering if our opponent would minus on the Teferi, but they chose to draw. We done here? And a Legion's End. Oh my. Well, we might draw the Teferi, right? If we're going to do this minus anyway... Well, we can't do it because of Narset, so we still have to do this first. Just to think, just a thought. Submit. Yay! That was great! Magic is awesome! Magic is awesome! What? Really? Really? I love magic. Yes, I do. I love magic. How about you? No variance in magic. Strictly skill game, everybody knows. Just like chess. Yeah, that was a good turn. That turn worked out. Oh no! Somebody brought Narset out. How many Narsets in a row is that? Many. The answer is many. Alright, let's see what you can hit. You got no Sarkans. I think you only had one Teferi. You still have a big Chandra. We gotta watch out for that. Here's the Healy. Just bounce her? How do I bounce her, Offspring? Are you talking about with Teferi? Because that doesn't target Planeswalkers. Maybe you're talking about with this Teferi. I don't know. Trigger. Big Teferi, what's the word? To put somebody... It's not a bounce, it's, I don't know, do we call it warp? Do we call it warping her? I don't know. Anyway, start the nonsense. Tuck. Yeah, it's a tuck. Yeah. Because it rhymes with the other thing that people say when they talk about Teferi. Exactly. Exactly, friends. Okay, that was special. That was a moment. We had a moment here today. Suck. Yeah, that also rhymes with it. I'm gonna restart the client. It's starting to actually lag. I balled so hard. I Espered so hard, it started the lag. This was fun to watch. Thank you. Clip to the Planeswalker deaths. Oh, that's a lovely clip. That is a lovely clip. What is Tuck? What a Teferi -3 does. Duck? Luck? Did luck? We might be talking about some luck. Oh, I forgot to switch to Offspring's deck. We'll do that in a minute. We'll do that in a minute. Hello? Are we playing the Magic? What do you guys think? All I need to do is draw a land and I'm good against everything. I'm good against red or I'm good against control. I'll try it. I mean, it's not great, but we'll draw a Godless Shrine. I'm calling for a Godless Shrine. Off the top, I would settle for a Watery Grave. I would settle for a Hallowed Fountain, but I think it's obviously a Godless Shrine. And then this is the deck, if it is Feather, we are not good against. Boom, Hallowed Fountain. This is the deck our hand is not good against. None of this deals with a Feather. We might have to Thought Erase one. And if the opponent has two, we're just thumped. Burning Prophet. That's what I play in my Feather lists. I like that card, but at least Oath of Kaya can hit it. So what are we tearing out of your hand? Feather the Redeemed. Now this is bad. If the opponent goes Arcanist geared for battle, we're in trouble. Like, big trouble. We can't Oath of Kaya either creature. It's really bad. So we have to keep this Teferi, bounce one of them, the Arcanist, and then Oath of Kaya the Arcanist, while getting our butt kicked by the Burning Prophet. There are too many playable walkers in Standard. I think that scapegoating's easy. I mean, Planeswalkers, they, like Narset and Teferi, I think take most of the blame for this as being too good. They just kind of shut down certain parts of things. I know it's a sorcery offspring, I know. That's why they're still gonna play it now. And that's why both things are out of range for the Oath of Kaya. So we keep the Dreadhorde Arcanist from coming back. We're looking for sweepers. We're looking for removal spells that are not conditional. Krenko. Okay. Okay, we can deal. It's just a 2/4. We're doing all right. This is okay. Zap. We're set up for a Bell Hunt now if we need it too. Although we're probably gonna Oath of Kaya this, Oath of Kaya the Arcanist. Hope they didn't draw God's Willing. There's not a lot of stick there, so I don't think my opponent has the God's Willing. Let's find out. All right, we're holding it down very well. Very, very well. Another Burning Prophet, sure. And a 10th District Legionnaire. Oh, a Wrath would be nice now. Alright. So do we run out the Teferi, draw some cards, get some drains from the opponent attacking the Teferi, or do we play the Bell Haunt to try to tax the opponent's attack? It also turns on their Reckless Rage. I think we lead here. The opponent will really need Well, they'll need to draw very specific cards for to hurt us from here. They could do it, but I think we take this chance. Math-wise, we can't anticipate they're just going to rip off a Reckless Rage. Nice draw. So the emphasis is on the opponent to get attacking our Teferi. So we can hold this cast down until they play a pump spell. And they're still not going for it. So it's getting really mean. Really mean. So I was thinking about Unmoored's Ego on God's Willing, but I'd probably take the Citadel just because the amount of card advantage is really tough to overcome. What do you guys think? Should I go for Diamond? We're one win from Diamond. Should I go for Diamond? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm sorry, Offspring. I'll have to do your deck a different time. We gotta go for Diamond now. We gotta try. I know. The deck hub is actually off. It's not the right deck, but I don't have this deck uploaded yet. This is my best of one version of Esper. It actually doesn't play Kaya's Wrath. Sorry, Flash. It's not posted yet. I think we hold the Disfigure. I don't think I just go after the first Conquistador I see, because there's too many things that I'd rather disfigure. A Danto Vanguard, for example. I guess if my opponent has a Sorin, we want to get it out of the hand. Gideon Blackblade, huh? Now we have to watch out for 2 Champion of Dusk, and a good way to fight those is Narset. Yeah, that sounds exactly like how it went last time, Vin. So what I want to do is I want to play Oath of Kaya this turn, hit the Conquistador. Next turn, I can play Narset and Disfigure to take out the Vanguard and shut down the Champions of Dusk. So we want the Oath of Kaya this turn. Thinking a turn ahead. The sad thing is our opponent drew a very good card. That is frustrating. So here's Narset. I'm not going to tick Narset down. Narset really needs to survive this attack to keep the Champions of Dusk from being good. Disfigure in response. The opponent went for Pump Knight, attack Narset probably. Now this way we get some sweet drain action. You stay alive, and then we can play Teferi minus clear the board. Think I gotcha. Think I gotcha. Diamond's on the line here, you guys. I've got him in a tough spot. Unless they suddenly started playing Elder Spells and their aggro vamps, I think we're doing okay. Another Vanguard. And a Sky Marcher, so they did find more critters. Time Raveler's good to stop one of them. Let's see what we can draw with the hero. Silica Bellhaunt can knock out one of these. The opponent still has to draw a land to... Yeah, they have to draw another swamp to get the champion turned on at all. We can pay 2 life. Oh man, we've got a few options. We can Time Ravel, Oath of Kaya, hit that. We could just play this and plus. We could also minus, hit this, possibly draw a solution. Or we could just play the Bellhaunt, knowing that we'll hit one of these now, which I really like. It also costs the opponent either 4 life or their Sky Marcher to attack either of our creatures. I think that's a really good tax here. It brings up a high-risk attack from the opponent. But I think they'll make it because they have to. Do they go after Teferi or the Narset? They choose the Narset. Certainly implies that our opponent was able to draw into a solution. Into a land, I mean, to play the other champ. And they did. Alright, that worked out for them. We had a good spot, and they were able to play enough threats to get through it. Thought Erasure off the top. Pretty good. Pretty good. Watery Grave. We can play this Teferi. Bounce. Thought Erase. Hope the opponent doesn't have a Sorin for their last card. Okay. Conquistador I can deal with. I think I can deal with. We'll have to see, but it seems okay from here. These vampires, man, they are a stubborn brood. Not easy to deal with. We found a lieutenant. That's a really good draw. I think I give up. What do you guys think? Do we give up the Bellhaunt? Next turn I can minus the Teferi, tuck something, play other Teferi. I think having a removal spell is better than having a body on the field that the opponent could cast down their way through if they draw one. Are they just going to play it all? They're going to play it all. I mean, they've done well for themselves. I don't know, I feel like I have to draw my way out of it. Their life total is getting low. If I minus here, it doesn't feel good. I think I plus make them attack this Teferi, then play the other Teferi, make them attack that Teferi. The lower their life gets, the less they can activate the Vanguard. Elder Spell. Cheeky. It's a lot of activations from the Oath. Alright, they can't keep their Vanguards alive anymore. So, what we can do, this is taking 8. We could blow up our own Teferi to push this to 4, but then it would still die. We could blow this up to push this to 6, but then it would still die. So none of those are good plays. I'm kind of amazed they came back from the spot we had. But Vampires is good. Good draw, good draw. Bounce the Oath of Kaya. Shoot the face. Now they can't attack my Planeswalkers anymore. And a Teferi Time Raveler on the Oath of Kaya next turn can be lethal. But let's hide it. Let's not tell the opponent that's what our plan is. Did you guys know I was playing Esper Burn? I am. I'm playing Esper Burn.
This isn't a fight you can win.
Attack my planeswalkers too many times. Yep, good game. Whew. Diamond! Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme, get diamond. Gimme that diamond. We did it. We did it, team. All right, I'll put the deck list up for those of you who are asking. I hope you didn't leave. This is based on Shota Yasuoka's deck from the core split. The Emerald core split that's going on now and being aired this weekend. It doesn't, be warned, it actually doesn't run Kaya's Wrath. It doesn't run Kaya's Wrath. Be warned, my friends. You may not be willing to cut the Kaya's Wraths from the deck. Anyway, there's a link if you like. So, what are we doing, Offspring? I promised you we were gonna Tuesday it. Where are we at? You get some bonus content from me today. Hopefully if your deck holds up, we're gonna do it. It better be good. I don't have Finale of Devastation. Looks fun. Looks pretty fun. I do not have Finale of Devastation. Oh well. You guys put your money where your mouth is. You guys have done a lot of subs. I'll go buy some. It's this fun red-green kind of combo-y, almost, over-the-top, possibly Drakusething deck. With Blood Suns and Kioras and Lotus Fields for the ramps. Let's craft this. Goodbye, Mythics. Hardly knew ya. Done. Elvish Reclaimer to go get them. It's pretty hot. It's pretty hot. Did I change this to my Twitch deck? I did. All right. Is it possible to buy the Mastery Pass without spending money? Depends. Why no Wrath? I just saw the deck today and was trying it out. I assume it's because Wrath is slow and everybody plays around it anyway and it doesn't hit what you need it to hit in a lot of situations. But that's just me taking a guess. That's just me taking a guess. More vampires. Boo. Alright, so I'm gonna have Rakdos. Rakdos, Knight of the Ebon Legion deck. Let's see if our opponent pumps their mana into... Well, let's run out the Kiora. Because this way, if we draw a land, we can play Cavalier and draw a card next turn, which would be dope. I don't usually use that term dope. I just have that one up my sleeve. I feel like this deck needs a Fireball really bad, though. I picture Kioras and Blood Suns and Lotus Fields just being crazy. Opponent did not pump the Knight, and here's Spawn. I'm glad I saved the Lava Coil. Alright, I guess I'm just doing this and saying go. 3 Blood Suns is an awful lot to have sitting in your hand doing nothing. Oh yeah, really bad draw there. Like, the Blood Sun is making me suffer in a matchup where it probably doesn't have a good relevant use. Unless we rip a Lotus Field off the top, then we're doing it. Oh my. Alright. That is bad. Something that's too big for me to stop. What do I get back with the Cav? Do I have anything that kills this? I guess I can brick it with a Phoenix until the opponent kills the Phoenix. Finale gets for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can get another Cav. Finale can get another Cav. That can be good. But the opponent's got too many things, and I've got too many Blood Suns. You're going face, huh? All right. If the opponent pumps to kill that, I take 7, 8. I guess that's okay. I mean, it's not okay, to be clear, but it eats the rest of their turn and gets an important card off the board. I don't like where this is going at all, though. I'll grab you. Take that action. Just looking around to see if there's anything else. I mean, Ronus has Death Touch, right? That's pretty good. That can trade. Is that better? We can just run this game again, though, if we get a Cavalier of Thorns, but we can't trade. Yeah, I think we go here and try to trade. That Death Touch is hype. How are we doing on land in the grave? Just one. Just one. Choices are tough. Here they come. No. Maybe. I think you gotta attack with both or none. I guess you could hold back the Butcher. So if we block here, the opponent goes 2 to the face and then I die. So we're not doing that. It has to be here. Do I go third from the Topsies? I think I do. We might be able to draw our way back to it and cast it if things go well enough. Elf, Reclaimer, Blood Sun. Let's start with Blood Sun, see what we draw. Lotus Field. Hello. Draw me the Ronus. Minus, untap Lotus Field, replay the Ronus. I don't see any value in Mastery Pass, to be honest. But, you know, I know I'm not, like, an authority on that. I'm a big hater on the Mastery Pass, have been for a long time. So, I'm trying to decide, I don't really want this dead. And we don't have enough lands in the graveyard yet to make it a thing. At the same time, I sort of want to get it humming. But I think I'm going to play out the Elf, because if this gets dead, I'm going to need to chump block. War Boss. Okay. Now I wish I'd played this so I could eat the token. Here they come. Try to keep those token counts low. We could have not blocked and then forced the Butcher over there and still had this. Let's put this back in the deck again. We might be able to get back to it. We need to draw a critter in the top 3. Nice rip there. It has to be a critter that draws a card, of course. It's triple Blood Sun. Get out of town. And let's hope that you live. See if we can draw Ronus for the 3rd time. Night of the Ebon Legion. Pressure is still on. Nice. Cav of Thorns. Do it, baby. Do it. Does that level you up? Almost. We can level you up at instant speed. We can minus, get another Blood Sun untap. I think that's all I need to do right this minute. Holy cow. A lot of Mastery Pass talk, that's cool. I do not need to be the center of attention. It is totally cool. You can discuss whatever you like to there in chat. It is fine by me. I want to be encouraging. I feel like I should have another cool land to get, like an Arch of Vraska or something to get with the Reclaimer. Maybe Field of Ruin, I don't know. Feels like we could have something else in the mana base to pay off a little more. Let's send him. If the opponent pumps and blocks here, what can they get to? 4, 5. Then another 3. Yeah, I think I can get him with a Lava Coil if they take a block. Bane Fire would be pretty hot. But what I really want back is the finale of Devastation, which I think is why the opponent won't want to block here. What is the bonus text on the Devastation here? If creatures you control get +X and gain haste. Oh boy. That could be hype. Alright. Now we'll use a minus here on the Ronus. Say go. Hey, we got a host from Magic. Say hi to everybody, we're on the mothership. Just in time for the scoopity scoops from Yamaki. One viewer, but still, when you click on that magic, channel, the official channel of the greatest game in the world, and you see your face, I'm gonna do it right now for the walls. I'm gonna confirm this is how it works. Yep, there I am. It's me. It's CGB. Okay. I don't know if we can keep this. Offspring. You keep this? No way, right? You'd have to draw at least 2 lands in a row. Maybe only 1 if your Reclaimer does its job. Okay, you need 1 land in the top 2 draws, right? I don't think you can keep this. I don't think you can keep it. Would you like to playtest a deck for me? My laptop is broke. So we have a queue for that. Our subscribers can ask me to play a deck once a month. So you can put your deck into the queue if that's something that you're very interested in. But you'll need to either subscribe, or it's 500 bits, or it's a $5 donation to enter the queue. And there's a list, to be honest. You can check it out. But if you want me to play your decks, that is what it takes. What's up, Grixis? Are we gonna get Grixis controlled? Do I not get my Blood Sun? What do you guys think? Captain Lannery Storm. Okay, aggro Grixis. I think I'm gonna get Bolus next turn. I will not like it. Alright. Well, at least it's an interesting set of draws here. So we can go take you out. Maybe Grixis Pirates. In the 1-0 bracket? Madness. Elvish Reclaimer is going to get to work turning all our lands into Lotus fields. Next turn we have Blood Sun into field into Kiora. The question is whether or not we're going to get destroyed for it. Like a Bolus would be pretty nasty. Okay, not a Bolus. We got disfigured. You we put a coil on the bottom. Ew. This is really bad. That's gonna spiral way out of control really fast. Can I get a card that doesn't suck? Yeah, it's something. But we still don't have any big creatures. We need something huge off the top. We're just gonna lose to this war boss, I think. I think we're just never... Okay. And this Thief of Sanity. Our opponent is on Grixis Obnoxious. Are you ready to get wrecked? I don't think we have a sweeper, right? Is there anything to come back if we don't rip the... Is there any way to come back if we don't rip a creature here? I don't think so. And I guess I should have been specific. I needed a creature that would draw me a card when it entered the battlefield. Anyway, that was no good. I don't like the Elvish Reclaimers even a little at this point. I'm only 2 games in, but I've had them in each game. I think they're bad. I think they're dirt. I guess we'll try this. They'd work if everyone wasn't hellbent on killing 1 and 2 drops. Well, that's always standard at this level. The only question, like standard is always hellbent on killing 1 on 2 drops. The question usually is whether or not they have the means to do it, whether or not the cards that can kill the 1 and 2 drops are good. And of course, as the format gets bigger, the cards available become better. So we know how it works, right? We thin the deck, and we definitely draw the land off the top. That's how it always works, right? Mathematically, it's a terrible play, but it'll work. It always works. It doesn't work. Pretty sure this game is already over. I'll give it 1 more turn. If we're way behind on the board after this turn, or if we get wrathed out of here. 100%. One more draw. Oh, okay. You picked off the Reclaimer? Even though I'm having obvious mana issues? It's kind of weird. See if the opponent brought the answer. They have instant speed Wrath available. That's bad. It's really bad. Narset, so my Kiora doesn't work. Teferi, so my life is miserable. Blood Sun doesn't draw a card. Teferi's gonna tuck my Rekindling Phoenix. Drain ourselves for 4.
Don't make another move.
This is overwhelming. Well said. Hey, I hit a land. Any idea what I'm playing? I'm playing in Fandom Legends tomorrow. I'm sure what happens there will have a lot to do with what I play this weekend for the MCQ, or MQW. Whatever you want to call it. Reverse, reverse. Bond flourishing. I feel like I need to take this out. I also feel like the opponent has another. I guess I can Kiora and flourish and hit a land drop that way.
We will meet again.
I get rid of my Phoenix if I do that. Oh well. Maybe I just take the Phoenix again. Well, didn't get a land anyway. May as well take the Phoenix back. How about you? Are you in the MQW? What are you playing? Anybody else in chat in the MQW? Tell me what you guys plan to play. Curious. Trying to figure it out myself. Ready to get thought erased. Take your pick. Which giant monster do you want? The Phoenix. Sure. Just like the legend of the Phoenix. Well, if that's what the opponent's afraid of, maybe that's what I'm supposed to go after with the finale. We could also play Ronus, double this, and hit this for 2. That doesn't seem particularly great. See if the opponent has a counter. I was 100 with dinos last week. Can't be dinos, can it? Really? Let's see. Let's see what else you got. 100 on Scape the week before. Don't overthink the ladder results. Ladder results in tournaments are very different. I gave RDW a try this Monday, and now I'm on Feather. About to move on to Big Control Esper. Well, yeah, you sound really lost. Don't know if I can help you there. I mean, you gotta at least find something that you like to play or feel good about. If you think you can play everything, you might be crazy, or you might be a god of magic. Pinebreaker 81 with the sub. Thank you for bringing your Twitch Prime over here. I appreciate that a lot. Let's give it up. I mean, you need like 10 frickin' wins on day 1, so you better be happy to play all these decks all day long. And if you think you're just that good at everything, you might be crazy. Just letting you know. You don't have to take my word for it. It's fine. Do we have anything in this deck with haste? Anything at all? So drawing extra cards is just trash right now because of Narset. I can't get rid of Narset. But I've got to get something onto the battlefield. We have no haste. You have Finale of Devastation, a deck without haste. You make me sad. Grab you. I feel like the opponent's been trying to set me up for a Wrath, so we can at least do this. And try to take this down a notch.
I won't let you win.
That way, if they are going to use Teferi on the Rekindling Phoenix, they have to kill the Teferi. Alright, they flipped the Azcanta, but they can't activate it until the Blood Sun is gone. Can't go wrong with vampires. I think you can. None of the MPL players chose vampires for this week's event. I think that tells you something. I think that is supposed to tell us something important. Basically meaning that the good players can hate out the vampires if they want to. They could have. My opponent could have played that at instant speed. Maybe they plan to give up their Teferi to get rid of the token. Okay. I mean, you could have just plus the Teferi and instant speed Wrath and done that the next turn and kept your Teferi. right? Am I crazy? Did I miss something? God, this has been a disappointing game. Oh, I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore, Offspring. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna fight this game anymore. This is... I think this matchup is hideous. You have no haste. Your cards are slow. Your deck is slow. It's not resilient. So... And you have Lava Coil instead of like any kind of a shock or anything. So I don't think we have any chance in hell in that matchup. I think you could beat Control if you actually worked on your toolbox. I don't know why you have so many like 4-ofs and stuff when you have Finale of Devastation, which is a really good toolbox card. Like you should have some haste stuff like Hellkite. You should have Carnage Tyrant that you can go fetch, right? Something to do some work here. Because otherwise you have pretty good ramp. I don't know, am I supposed to keep this? I'll try it. And I hate the Reclaimer so much. I think it's such a bad card. But we'll see. We'll go back over it at the end. Maybe we can find some improvements to make. If you beat Mono Red, you're okay in my book, right? That's all it takes. If you can beat up on Mono Red, we'll be friends. Oh darn, it's not Mono Red. Alright, let's see if we get negated. Jagated? Are you kidding me right now? Alright, cool. Ah, man. Okay, we've got a coil for that. But I really don't want to play it here. I really want to play the Phoenix. Problem is, the opponent can kill that. I guess it's still an 0-4, so it's not like it pressures Kiora very well. I'm just worried about Lava Coil of the opponents. But I do need to get the cards flowing for the Kiora. Now we're missing land drop again. How many lands do you run? $23? Nah, dude. Nah. I don't like it. I'm off it. I'm way off it. 23 is like the worst of both worlds. Not enough to hit your drops on time. Still enough to flood at the wrong moments. I hate it. I'm way off it. All right, what are we doing? We could go Blood Sun and Llanowar Elves, I suppose. See what the opponent does when I attack with the Phoenix. Ow. Alright, we'll go for Bloody. Maybe we'll draw a land. Maybe it'll be a Lotus Field. Maybe the whole deck will suddenly shine upon us in all of its glory. Lotus Field. Lotus Field. I didn't think it would work. Didn't think it would work. I don't even listen to this type of music, but I like so much I've got it in the background. I'm glad, yeah. It wasn't really my normal thing either until I started gaming a lot, and then I really enjoyed it. Lotus Field saves the day. You opened the stream literally in time, Kanye, to see me just Luxor myself to absolute nonsense. It's just the finest. Just the finest in CGB nonsense here today. I guess you have Bond of Flourishing. Here's why I don't like 23 lands at all. You have 4 Lotus Fields. 4 Lotus Fields. That's only 19 lands you can sack to the Lotus Field. This is primo nonsense. Give it up for Offspring. This is his deck. Obviously, I'm playing it in fandom tomorrow. I'm not. I'm not. I just say these things to terrify people. All right. Electrostatic field. You looking at my Kiora? Get off my Kiora. Get off my lady in blue. Get off the Merfolk Master. All right. What are we doing? We're doing nonsense. That's what we're doing. The only thing we came here to do. I'm trying to get moving. My opponents, they're tanking. They're tanking so hard. I don't know how to handle it. Let's just maw the frickin' flames up in here. Yes. So we could also Bond of Flourish first, because if we hit another Lotus field, we can do something else obscene, but I don't think it's necessary. All right, let's send over our monsters. Hey-ya. Would you like to block? You wouldn't? Weird. All right, you can syncopate that if you want. Nope. Do you think our opponent's just trying to find a good target for a lightning strike and just struggling? What could they possibly do from red and blue in this position? They could play their own Lotus field and cast Star of Extinction. I would hype for that. they're checking my graveyard. Are you okay? Okay, what are you up to? You know what that graveyard check was? It's, I'm gonna go build this deck now. That's what it is. It's the, what was in this pile? I want some of that in my life. That's what it was. The classic, the classic, I brought a knife to a gun fight. I'm gonna go find me a gun. That's what it was. Kanye, what are you playing tomorrow? The deck list will be public anyway. And I hope I don't see you at all during the tournament anywho. I'm playing Esper. I brought Esper to a knife fight. Vamps, good. Bring it on. I has smashed many of the Vamps, although of questionable caliber of player, if you know what I'm talking about. But I have smashed many of the Vamp. I am ready to fight the Vamp. I'm ready. Esper is ready. But we'll see, we'll see. I actually hope we never have to play. I hate playing people that I know. It's the worst feeling I get in Magic, because I don't like winning and I don't like losing. Both feel equally bad. What else were you going to test? I'm curious. What was on your testing list? I guess there's still an we still have the tournament this weekend, so you might still have a lot of tech up your sleeve. Liquid wants to point out, Mr. Kanye Best Prize Fighter, that your deck is dead after rotation. Just, you know, trying to lay some beats on you for that. I find that incredibly funny, by the way. So do we go for the Cavalier or do we go for the Blood Sun? I know, those beats are so sick. I think we go for the Blood Sun. We'll go for the Bond of Flourishing. Or no, not the Blood Sun. We're going to go for the Cavalier. Our opponent didn't kill the first elf. They appear to be on gates. Let's hope they don't sweep these elves away. Wow, miss your land drop. Feels bad, man. Oh, but if I get a Lotus field, I won't be able to, you know. Still doing it. Blood Sun does seem pretty suspect against gates. What did I do? Was it something I said? Eight MPL players and 8 people you know. Well, just eat the MPL, my friend. You take out the MPL players, I'll lose to all the people I know, and you can win. Rotation decks do not equal cheats. Liquid, you sound jelly. You sound jelly that you don't get to play the good decks because you're waiting for rotation. That's what you sound like. Of course, I don't know how you sound. I am reading your words on the internet and implying tone. which is something that is completely done by my bias and has nothing to do with you. Waiting for a historical format. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's the way to do it. Oh yeah, just turn 3 feather me, homie. Let's do this. Those Scrylands won't work when I'm Blood Sun. Enjoy it while you can. What the F? What? Oh, now I don't want to win. No, this is too good. Oh, whiff! Kalia whiff! Worst Kalia. Worst Kalia moment. Oh, it's so sad. All right. I'm still going to hold this because there might be a Skargan Hellkite. So we'll Blood Sun for now. I do not want to beat up Kalia, though. So beautiful. That leg tattoo, you guys. There's only one leg too. There are only 2 tattoos in the world, 2 leg tattoos to be more specific in the world that I like more than Kalia's, and they're both on my wife. That's living my best life right there. When she hears I said this later, I'm gonna have brownie points. You know what husbands use brownie points for? Time playing Magic tournaments. I know that's where your mind went. I know that's exactly what you were thinking. It's okay. I understand. Ooh, all right. I guess we'll play you. We really need a Lotus field. We really need a Lotus field. We don't are about your wife, dude. We don't are about your wife, dude. You don't are about my wife? It's an odd thing to say. There's a heartwarming redemption right there. Don't see that card every day. Discard all cards, then draw that many +1. You gain life equal to the number of cards in your hand. I'll just be sitting over here, waiting for the Lotus field, waiting for Dracusath, the Maw of Flames, to be a card that matters. I still feel like I should hold this Lava Coil. There's definitely something else coming. And right now I have an okay answer to the Zenith Seeker. But when something bigger does come, the Lava Coil won't kill it anyway. So yeah, let's just get this out of the way. If the opponent draws a Lava Coil and gets rid of this, we're in trouble. You don't care about my wife. Okay, now we got problems. Now we got problems. I mean, it's okay. You don't have to care about my wife. That's kind of my job. I pretty much have to hold that responsibility down all by my lonesome, but come on now. Do you have to say it? Keep that in your inside voice, you know? Just, you know, people don't like to hear that you don't care about them. My wife, it would hurt her feelings if she heard that Twitch chat didn't care. So just keep that on your inside brain voice, not in your keyboard voice. Man, if we had hit a Lotus field there, we could have played the Rekindling Phoenix. Would have been great. Now here we are, swinging for 4. Our opponent's ripping through their deck. I have no idea what they're trying to even accomplish. Something crazy's happening here. Now see, my subs care. My subs care. That's because we got the Covert Go Gina emote. And we hold on to our butts. Something like that is appropriate use. All right. Our opponent wants Spectacle so they can Rixmati Revel. So let's take out the other Reveler. He is an unfriendly dude. I agree. Comes in here, haven't really seen you before, talking down my wifey, just giving people a hard time. It's not good internet etiquette. Is that a word? That should be a word, right? It's just not good internet etiquette. This is the combo deck that Noxious ran versus Day 9, is it not? Well, see, I haven't seen that, King, so you tell me. Streamers thinking they are important. Oh, I know I'm not important. But I know you are being human trash, so bye forever. Yeah, so I don't know what this It's on, baby. It is so on. It is so on right now. Our Draku nonsense is attacking first. So target creature here, then 3, so that no matter what it blocks. Yeah. You're all important to me. We don't need to ban him. We don't need to ban him. He's off. He's out of here. He got his moments of attention. It's fine. No need to throw a ban hammer. I know you mods get into it. I know you get ban thirsty. Besides, he didn't say anything necessarily wrong. I was just pointing out to him, in case he didn't know, he doesn't have to care about my wife, but it's a mean thing. You don't have to say that. Like, it's fine if you don't, but you're just kind of being like saying things to say things. I don't enjoy those kind of folks, though they are entertaining when they show up in chat for a little while. I've been working on my, instead of getting offended when people come in here and talk like that to me, I've been working on my MTG nerd girl skills. She considers them like her plaything. Like they insult her and then she feels like she can say whatever she wants to them. So she beats them up for the amusement of everybody else in chat, and it makes for better stream quality. So I've been working on it. Crap. I love this hand. I love this hand. Zombie, zombie. What's up, dude? Thank you for the sub. Give it up for the zombie. Do. What am I gonna do? I want to keep this hand so bad, but it might do nothing. It might do absolutely nothing. If we draw land, it's so good. All right, I'm gonna mulligan it up. No! See, we're getting burned now by the low land count. We're getting burned really hard. All right. You have to go. Does that mean you have to go? I think so. Kind of sucks. All right. CGB is the chillest Magic YouTuber. Legend, check out Legend. He's chiller than me, to the extreme that you can fall asleep to him, which I actually do. And I don't mean that as an insult. I enjoy falling asleep to Legend. I need the land, don't I? If I don't take the land, nothing works. And against red? Yeah, I can't stumble on land against red. So let's see. Other YouTubers are salty about lands. You take it for 20 years, you get over it. Not having lands, yep. Facing a certain opponent, sure. I'm so glad he's not like them. It's a lot of... I've taken all the beatings, so I'm kind of over it. I think that that's my superpower. Okay, we drew the Blood Sun. Stuff is happening. Stuff is happening. This could still work out. We could still draw all the right cards in all the right places and make this work. Thank you for jumping in chat, Artemisol. I appreciate the feedback. It's always nice to hear from people who like what I do, as opposed to the people who just kind of tolerate what I do. And the ones who ignore me completely. The opponent not using a shock or anything to increase the damage from their lava runners means they don't have Wizard's Lightning or Shock in their hand, and they really want to cast this light up the stage. It's not the worst, it's not the best. Okay, they had another lava runner, Jeebus. Here we go. Hold on to your butts. I found you and Legend are my favorite streamers because of the way you talk, or of your way to talk. Thank you. I learned a lot from him. He's much chiller than I am. But combined, we're probably some of the chillest. At least most of the time, when things are going well. So this is bad. If our opponent does have the Lightning Strike, they take out the Phoenix, the Fanatical Firebrand kills the Elemental. We need to draw something big. We need to draw something very, very large. Hey! Give it up for Skybills! Skybills bringing over the... House of Pleasure. With the host. Thank you so much.
All aboard!
Welcome to the show. We are playing a sub deck. It's a teamer kind of combo-y thing. We're getting mono-redded in the face for it. It's really good when you draw very large creatures. It's really bad when you don't. That is what we've learned so far from the experience. Okie dokie. So we know the opponent's still gonna kill this. They might have to sack the Ember Hauler to do it. Okay. So yeah, Ember Haul that, Lava Runner my face. We need to draw something huge. How was your stream today, Skybills? Do you want to tell me about the nonsense you've been getting into? What are your favorite decks lately? Ooh, going after Kiora. Not a good draw. Not even close to a good draw. I hate this card, Offspring. Have I made that clear enough? Have we established how much I hate Elvish Reclaimer? Still top 200 in Mythic. Jeez, oh Pete's. I just got to Diamond today. My Mythic journey was easy last month and has been a, what would you call it? A bat out of hell this month. It's been an absolute disaster. I seem to tread water at infinite. But, yeah. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. That's how the magic goes. Jund Dinos, though. What a sweet deck, right? So, have you cast turn 3 Ghalta? Do you use, like, the Raptor Hatchling version for the turn 3 Ghalta? Or are you more of the Regisaur then Ghalta type? Okay, dude. You got your Spitfire. You're doing really well. I'm very impressed by the absolute beating you're laying upon me. So we could double block and try to keep the Kiora, and then if we draw something big, maybe we have another turn. I think we have to, because the only way we're going to get in the game is we have to draw a big creature anyway, and this way if we draw a Finale, we can also go super ham with it. So I think we've got to try. It's a thing. We did a thing, guys. We drew a thing. Now we need to draw more things with the thing. Why, God? Why? Why the land? Oh, yay, another Ember Hauler. I know I could get another Lotus with the Elf, but I have nothing to use the mana with, Agent. That's the problem. I have nothing to do with the mana. That's why the Elf is so bad. Once you have a Lotus field and a Kiora, you have more mana than the deck needs to do anything. Like, the deck maxes out at some nice Finale of Devastations. Like, having 2 Lotus fields is kind of nuts. You never really need it. It is a thing that can happen. Okay. What are we doing? What's the plan, Stan? I don't know how we're still alive. I don't know how I'm still here. I can't save Kiora, but I can pick off this Spitfire. The opponent can Ember Hauler my face if they want to pump the Spitfire, but then Phoenix just comes back. If their last card is something that can kill the Phoenix, we lose anyway. Okay. So definitely should have done the 2 to my face to pump the Spitfire. Don't think our opponent is that versed in the ways of the red mage. Yeah, you definitely could have done that differently, had it work out better. And they give themselves a nice. Okay, alright. I mean, that's red. Play badly, still win. It's fine. I can handle it. I can take this. I drew a Ronus, so blah blah. Nice. All right, come on. Something big. Oh, we can't play you this turn, though. Do we take it anyway? I guess Cav, if the Cav dies, we can get Drakuseth back, so we'll go with Cav. Okay. Let's go, baby. I'm just gonna start beating you up. Let's start attacking. Are you really going to gang up on my Ronus? Oh, I love it. Oh yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'll take that 2 for 1. I'll put Ronus back into my library. Okay. I didn't think this was the Calamity deck. I'm looking at my opponent's deck. It's like, how many ways do you have to trigger it? It's kind of a mashup of all things kind of red, right? Interesting. All right, that did it. We finally drew the monsters. We finally drew the monsters, and they carried us home, and we're still in it. All right, 5 wins, 2 losses, playing for Offspring's existence in the event. Gear up, my friends. Let's do this. No elf, but I think we have to keep it. No Blood Sun either. Does the constructed event always have top tier meta decks? Always is a very strong word, so the answer is no by default. It has a good amount, but it also has some brews. It usually, what you have to know is it gears towards red. There's always going to be more mono red than there is anywhere else on ladder or in any other type of event. Like, these best of 1 events have so much mono red compared to the rest of the format. But I've also like done these events and ran into just trucks and trucks of Scapeshift decks, things like that. I think it would be silly to grab a 5th land at this point, so I'll grab this card, but it's not because I like you. Just to be clear. We're still not friends. What you got? Okay. I think we go for the birdie for sure. Throw their claimer at you. Haha, take a damage. Oh, it's best of 1, makes sense. Have you seen Scapeshift recently? I saw Scapeshift 3 times in an event I was recording for a YouTube video earlier today. So yeah, I played a best of 1 event. I went 2 and 3 in it with a Dragons deck, and all 3 losses were to Scapeshift. So in 5 games, I saw 3 Scapeshift decks. That was about, what time is it? 7? So that was about 8 hours ago I was recording that. All right, we'll cav up. Still no Lotus Field, still no Blood Sun, but we do have a finale to get back out of our deck. If we decide we want a finale in our life. There's also Kiora down there, which is kind of the value engine that we really do want to draw. Okay, you did it. I think I want the Kiora, so I start drawing cards. Finale would just be 1 more threat. Kiora might be many. Floody, flood, flood. Don't exile me, bro. Don't do it. Yeah, well, that's interesting. The opponent can bounce the Phoenix, but I'd get another draw when it comes back down, so could be worse. If the opponent has Thought Erasure, though, I'm going to regret my life choices. We need haste. We're going up against Esper control again. The last time we played Esper was a bloodbath. It was not close. It was not good. Oh, see, you didn't plus your Teferi, so you can't cast your Thought Erasure right now? Oops. That's an oops. Alright. So we know the opponent has a Thought Erasure, or at least we can presume they have a Thought Erasure. What do we do? Do we get another Cavalier of Thorns? If we get a Cavalier of Thorns here, we might get a Lotus Field. If we get a Lotus Field, we can play the Rekindling Phoenix as well. Our opponent could have an Absorb, it's possible. But we're not going to play around it. We've got to make a play. We can't sit here doing not anything. Absorb is out of favor in a lot of spots. Hootsy Pootsy with the Twitch Prime, not the Twitch Prime, the good old-fashioned standard sub. Thank you very much, my friend. Let's give it up. Coming in with a kind of staying up late sub today. We still don't find the Lotus field. What a brick. What a brick. Oh yeah, this is a very, this is not a good matchup. Right Justice is hyping Midnight over there in the UK. Give it up for Midnight in the UK, I guess. Another Teferi. Still surprised I haven't found a field. Our opponent just straight up thought erasures now because, you know, last time they blew it. Hello. Let's do it again. That kind of deserves a nice. Let's draw first. Make sure we get as close to the field as possible. More land. I guess I'll pay 2 life. We might be able to use it. It's unlikely the life total will matter. Keep it coming, baby. We're fighting. We're doing our best. Yonder lulled. That's good. That's good. It's good to get some lulls in here. I've thrown 16 cards in my frickin' graveyard. Come on, something good has to happen. Haha, now you don't gain a life. Yeah, shut you down with that Blood Sun. That Blood Sun is a hard lock against Scoured Barrens and Dismal Backwater. You're calling for planar destruction. You're calling for that card? Oh boy. Please no. Please no, dude. Please no. Oath of Kaya. What's your target? What's your target? Okay, Rekindling Phoenix. Do you have another way to kill the Phoenix? If you don't, you will be very sad very soon. It would be a hilarious way to lose the last game. I would not find it funny. I don't know why you think it would be funny. I wouldn't find it funny at all. I would not laugh. You did it! You got rid of the Phoenix. Ooh, Narset. Well, at least I can remove it before it affects my ability to draw cards with Kiora. Worst draw in the deck. Hey-ya! Reclaimer gets blown up by Tyrant Scorn, but at least if the Tyrant Scorn has to target the Reclaimer, it doesn't get my Cav. We'll see. 24 cards in the deck, it must be all the good ones. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go for it. That stupid Scorn can bounce the Drakuseth if there's still one in there. Is there anything it can't target? See, we gotta have a hexproof card in this deck, Offspring. I think you're with me on that by now, right? You gotta be with me on that by now. We need a hexproof card. Did I do it wrong? No, perfectly right. We need hexproof, we need haste. We need better than this. No! And then they drew Teferi? What a great time to be alive. And they drew a Narset. They drew in order Dovin's Veto, Teferi, Narset, since we were at kind of close. It was kind of close, and this is what they drew in a row. Yeah. Yeah, that's how you play Magic. Oh, and they get to Thought Erase our draw. They get to Thought Erase our draw, too. Look it. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. Yeah, just go. Just die. Just die. You know I love Esper. I'm gonna be playing Esper tomorrow in the tournament. I can't hate Esper, but you know. Ugh. The feels. It's the feels, dudes. Wow, look at that Rumbling Ruin and that Moldervine Reclamation. All right, guys, I'm up past my bedtime. I gave you an extra hour of content. My throat is feeling it, so I gotta go. I'd like to thank you very, very much for watching today's games. It was something. Offspring, fix that deck. There's a lot of problems with it, but the core is awesome. Like the, when you are doing Bloodsun, Cavalier of Thorns, Lotus Field, Kiora, it's great. Take those 16 cards and some Finale of Devastation and build a real deck. All right. Thank you, my friends. I enjoyed the stream. I hope you did too. I'm going to be logging off, so I'll find somebody to host so you can hang out for a minute. Let me fix the music. And we'll do the outro like a pro. Thank you for watching the stream. As always, I'll see you in the next stream, and we'll be starting early tomorrow for Fandom Legends. So make sure you come back and see me compete with the best players in the world. Have a great night. Bye-bye.